In July of 2023, the Freedom Foundation recruited teachers from across the country to join the Teacher Freedom Summit. These courageous teachers want to fight back against the union's woke political agenda in our schools. Here are their stories.
Derrick Crenshaw out of Illinois. I'm a 32-year teacher with 1 year to go. I'm a head wrestling coach, football coach, coached girls track for many years. My biggest takeaway is there's a lot more of us out there, and we got to get our message out. I did a lot of networking, so I think that's the biggest thing. This will grow because I do think there's a lot of people out here that are still normal. And I think we got to change the language. I know we kind of say liberals, but most of the liberals are against a lot of this crazy stuff. It's the leftists, socialists, communists that are driving this. So we got to change the language, in that sense. And then we also use some of their language too, like African-American. That's a divisive term, and minority, that's a divisive term. We're Americans. We got to see ourselves as that first. CRT is creating unsuccessful people so that they can have a grievance against the country. That's what it's doing. Because if you actually taught the opposite of all that stuff, being on time, none of this stuff is, how are you going to tell someone being polite is being white? It's insane. And that's what's coming out of CRT. And then they use faulty data. We don't have a bunch of CEOs. We don't have a bunch of this. We don't have a bunch of teachers. We don't have a bunch of that. Again, it's because they won't deal with the problem of, K-12 education in inner cities and teach these kids to read and write. I don't think teachers unions should be pushing any type of social issues. That's up to the parents to do that. It's our job to teach curriculum, and we just keep it at that. And thank you to the Freedom Foundation for putting this together. I think this is a winner. I've been involved in, obviously, my kids' education and education for 32 years. And I think this is one movement that's really going to help change the direction of education in our country.